Hi everybody, it's Marika with Handmade by Marika. Welcome to our weekly Facebook Live. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and we are getting ready to make tonight's card. I have it all planned out. We are going to heat emboss, so I'm just taking out my tools right now. I was realizing that I probably need my assistant tonight and I didn't text her. But it's okay. I still don't know what I'd have her do while I'm still doing my life. She'd be laughing at me behind me, so I think that's why I don't want her here. Hi guys! Okay, so last week's winner. Let's head to the table. Oh, first of all, a few things coming up with Stampin' Up! I'm so excited. First off, tomorrow is a 24-hour stamp sale. I will be sharing the list tomorrow morning. I could share it tonight. I sent it in my email. So if you're on my if you're subscribed to my newsletter, you should have received the list yesterday. I think I sent it, and I'll be sending another email tomorrow with the list and everything. You can check that out for sure with a link to my online store. So if you do purchase over $60 or every purchase of $60, I'll be giving you a $10 $10 worth of embellishment. So that's for the stamp sale, and it's a 24-hour sale only, so tomorrow only. Next thing is we have World Card Making Day coming up October 3rd, so it's a Saturday. I will be joining with Ange, Lori, Leah, Kim, and myself, so there's 5 of us. We will be hosting an event on Facebook. It's a live event, so we'll be going on live every 30 minutes. We'll be creating a card. We have 10 projects scheduled for you guys. It's very exciting, so much fun, and it's actually featuring the stamps that we're using tonight, the Wishes and Wonder bundle. So that's it. If you want to register, the link is in the video description right there. And tomorrow's the last day. So September 23rd is the last day to register so that I can prepare your packages and send them out or deliver them if you're close by. Okay, I think that's enough for all the news. Let's get to last week's winner and get creating our this week's card. I'm pretty excited for this one. Okay, so we're gonna head down here. Now I'm gonna make it shake a little. So close your eyes if you get motion sick. Sorry, I should have done this before. And this one, and allow, and then voila! I should be right there, or right here. Okay, so this was the card we made last week. It was all with that Love of Leaves stamp set bundle, actually. And the winner is Nathalie. So Nathalie Laforge, I'll be sending you this card in the mail. I'm so excited. So, and then yes, I had made the envelope. Okay, speaking of envelope, let me take out an envelope for this one. I don't know what we're going to stamp on it because I'm mostly using just sentiment. Nothing else really. So I'll show you the inspiration for tonight's card. So this was a sketch that I made and I was trying to figure out if I wanted to submit this card as part of the World Card Making Day event, but it didn't make the cut. So we're going to use it tonight. It's still a pretty card, but the other ones are prettier. So what I want to do is just heat emboss the words and try something different. So we're going to need some black. Hi, Fee! We're going to need some basic black cardstock, and then I've cut everything ahead of time. So our card base is real red, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm so happy, you guys. There's so much of you on. I can't see really who's. I remember Cynthia was telling me once, okay, so we're at like 11 watching, I think. Does that make sense? Cynthia was telling me the other day, like, who's on, and I'm like, I don't see everybody. If you guys don't comment, I don't know if you're there or not. So just drop in a little hi. I'll be all excited to see you're on with me tonight. So real red card base, and then pear pizzazz measuring at 3.5 by 4 3/4. Yes, that's right. And then our designer series paper, which is part of the Heartwarming Hugs, is 3 3/8 by 4 5/8. So I just added 1/8 all around to give it that nice little border. Thanks, guys. Yay! Hello, everybody. I'm so excited. Just keep on popping. Just keep on saying hi. I appreciate all you here. So this is the card we're making. Right here, that's the inspiration. And then I also cut out the tag that is part. I didn't even show you the stamp set. Marika. So this is the stamp set that is featured on World Card Making Day. The whole day is made with these stamps and these dies. So the sled is amazing. The special delivery, I made something else with that card, which was another card I was debating on submitting for the event. So watch out for next week or in a couple of weeks to see if I post this card here. Some amazing dies with those stitching around it, some tags. As you can see, we're going to use one of the tags. These dots, you could just use them to make dots. I don't know actually what they're for. And then the lovely foliage, and then that deer, or reindeer. I should say it's a reindeer, right? It's not a deer. So this one just cuts out the silhouette, and then this one here cuts out the stamp set here that we can color in. And you also have the die that cuts out these. Is it a holly? Anybody know if it's a holly? I think, right? Isn't hollies Christmassy? I don't know. I don't know my flowers. So I die cut the tag that we need. Now, for the stamp set, we're going to need the wishing you the happiest season of all, as you see here. Where we are going to cut it up. We're not going to, some people do that. You can, if you want, cut up the stamp set. Not the stamp set. Cut up the actual stamp if you want. But I don't have the heart to do that. I'd rather use some washi tape, cover up the parts that I don't want to stamp, and then cut up my paper instead of cutting up my stamp. Okay, so I need my basic black. I have my embossing buddy. I need my Versamark, because we are going to heat emboss. Let the magic begin. I have my heat tool. See, my assistant could be doing all this. But she'd be probably running around. I don't know where that is. Where's that? And then when I put her to put the stuff back, I wouldn't find anything else. Okay, so my basic black cardstock. I have them all in my fancy storage. I labeled all my colors, guys. I was so happy. I got a label maker for my birthday in June. And then I went ahead and labeled all of them. I know I'm tiny in the corner and you're supposed to watch the big screen there, but I'm just so excited to share everything with you tonight. I don't know why. Just super happy. Okay, so we're gonna use this one. And washi tape. Washi. Right here. Okay, so my washi tape, my stamp set, my Versamark, and now let's get to stamping. So I'm gonna try and stamp all of them at once. There we go. Okay, so wishing is the first word we want. Oh boy. Now this is not Stampin' Up! Washi tape. Don't try to look in the catalog where that's available. It's just washi tape. You guys just use washi tape you have at home. There, I'm gonna hide the parts I don't want stamped. So I just want the wishing. Now, I'm gonna ink that up. Now remember to remove the washi tape before stamping. Now, this is tricky because you guys are all... I do want to try to stamp it as straight as I can. Okay, that worked. I am pleased with that. Let's wash this. Now, next part is the. So we need to cover up everything except you and the, or the. How do you say when it's just the one word? And ink, ink, ink. Oh, remove your washi tape. Oh, that would have been a pretty one. And again, I'm going to go try to stamp as straight as I can. Okay, that's good, that's good. Now I'm scared that it's going to dry up, so I'm going to, let's heat emboss those two parts. Where's my spoon? Let me grab my spoon. Oh no. Oh, I know what I did there. Okay, so because I didn't wash my stamp, I thought just by covering it with the washi tape I'd be safe. Do you see here the wishing in front of the you, the has stamped? So before we heat emboss, we are going to take just a dry brush and we are going to wash it away so that won't melt on the paper when we bring in the heat tool. Okay, so now let's heat up our heat tool. There we go. Hope it's not too loud. I'm going to have to clean the stamp before we do the other words. Okay, people ready for the magic? Just watch it come shining. Ooh, it's coming! There it is! Ta-da! I don't know, it's so faint. Maybe you didn't see it. The writing is so tiny. Probably didn't get that aha moment as much as I did. Or as much as we usually do. Okay, so let's clean our stamp off. And now we need... Oh wait, we could use our own. So that, so happiest. Bring our Versa mark once again. Remove our washi tape. Put them aside. Oh, let me go back with my embossing buddy just to make sure. Happiest. Perfect. Let's wash it. Lesson learned. Season. Oh, sorry. I need to make sure you see me. There we go. And, oh, remove the washi tape. I'm going to do it, guys. I know I am. I'm going to stamp the washi tape right on season. And then clean the stamp. Of all. Now, there we go. We're done with the... There. Okay, let's bring in our powder. I see it in my head. It's gonna look pretty. Oh no. Oh. Okay, I'm back. My battery's getting low. I need to plug myself in. Thanks, Maxine. I wasn't really paying attention. I was just so excited about this. There we go. Okay, let me plug myself in so it might move a little. I just hope I don't throw everything down. Okay, still there. That's good. Part 1 is done. Oh, sorry. It's my hand. There. I hope it caught. Hope it's charging. Did you hear that buzz? Okay, we're good. Freezing? All good? I hope I'm good now. Should be good anyways. I'm plugged. Shouldn't be going anywhere else, guys. Thanks for keeping me on track. Okay, so now there's still some of that powder that I don't want there. So I'm just gonna wipe it away with my dry brush. And bring in the heat tool once again. And I think I just froze for a few minutes there. I had a message prompting me to say, look girl, your phone is dying, you need to plug it. So I plugged it. Everybody should be happy now. Okay, once again, we are going to heat it up. I don't want to burn my fingers. Okay, done. Put that on the ground so I don't burn anything. Now it warped all my paper. Why? Don't do that. Anyways, that's just a detail. Okay, so I'm gonna bring in my paper trimmer. I just want to make sure everything is, so I'm gonna make sure that dries up a little before I start rubbing it up and all in the wrong way. So let's assemble our card base and everything else that we need to make the card. So with my liquid glue, I am going to stamp it's not stamping that code, this is gluing. Glue my designer series paper on my Pear Pizzazz mat and then glue that on top right there of our card base. There we go. Comme ça. Now, this will be glued down. Let's just glue it down. I don't think I'm going to do anything too much different. So I'm going to glue my tag directly on top of my designer series paper and try to center it as much as I can. Okay, so that's where we're at with that. Now, the rest will be done with dimensionals, and I'm going to bring in my black dimensionals. Because my strips will be black. Okay, so let's cross our fingers that I do this right. I don't have any spares. So one. Let me trim it just a bit more. So I want really thin, but I want to try to have them all the same width. There we go. Okay, that works. So wishing. How wide is that? Is that a quarter? It's a little more than a quarter. So there's no really measurement here. No worries at all. Okay, so this was there. And I want to just a bit more than a quarter. That's really how I do my cards. I really don't measure them at all. Just do it as I go. So this one here. Oh. So a quarter. It's a good thing I stamp them as straight as I could. Makes it easier to cut up. That was now the last strip is going to be the hardest. Might have to bring in my other trimmer because I don't want to cut my fingers or my fingernails. Okay. It's gonna work, people. Okay, it's a little just, I'm going back. Just want to trim a little bit off, like a really bit off. I hope I can do it with the trimmer. I think that's good. There we go. Perfect. There we go. So that is it. Now for, so everything will be going on, but I want them centered. So I just need to figure out where to trim. And how long they should be, because I want them all the same length. That's for sure. So if that's there, I'm going to take a pencil because that's how I roll. I'm just going to make a mark about where I want to cut it. So my scissors. We're going for that, people. So this is how it's going to go on. Now it's just to make sure that I center all of my words. So I'm going to go just eyeballing it here. And I'm always going to use the same one. You are getting the inside scoop in my brain. You might think I have everything pre-cut and everything all set in my mind, but when I have something in there, I make it work till I get it perfectly on paper, the way I see it. Sometimes it's not the easiest way. Sometimes I might be complicating things. As you all know, that's what I like to do. It's going to be pretty. Okay. I'm liking it. I am liking it. Now we are going to put some dimensionals on there, and I'm going to bring in the bow. Isn't it pretty? Oh, I'm so excited. It turned out great. Sorry if that was a little longer than should have been. So let's add our black dimensionals to all the strips. There. And takes a lot of concentration, huh? There's my scissors. My other scissors. Right there. Makes it easier to cut. And 2 more people. We got this. Thanks, Sue. Pretty excited about it too. So you'll be able to tell me which one do you prefer? The white one? Oh well, you shouldn't be saying it like that, right? The heat embossed one or the real red one? How's that? For being considerate. Okay. So that, wishing you the happiest season of all. Boom, boom, boom. And where's my real red ribbon? Let's make ourselves a bow. Just a tiny one. Oh, boys. I think I went too tiny there. That's too tiny, Radka. There. So you just play with it until you like the ears. Cut the tails off. Oh, it's so cute. We're going to add a glue dot to the ribbon. So I'm just going to take a glue dot. Where is it? Put it in the little hole. Remove the backing and place my cute bow. How cute is that? I know! Oh, I'm so happy you love it. Okay, so now let's get to... should we start with the... Wait a minute now. So finicky. Wishing you the happiest season of all. Okay, so I'm going to start with the bottom one here and work my way up. And drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. I know. I agree, Martin. It is so delicate. Those little paper strips. I need a lot of concentration. But it'll be worth it at the end. With the tongue and all. Funny faces. Whole thing. Big news. Tomorrow is my last day of my maternity leave. How crazy is that? I'm actually excited. Like, really excited. So it's going to be a fun routine to start. It's always nice seeing Vincent come back from the daycare. Oops, that one's glued down already. There and there. Let's move the tails. I feel like it's a little too close. Let's gently. A bit up. There we go. How cute is that? So, we took the sentiment, wishing you the happiest season of all, which is meant to be stamped like straight across, and we made it our own. How amazing. Do you like it? I'm so excited. Okay, so do you prefer the real red one or the heat embossed one? You'll have to let me know in the comments, and whoever comments will have a chance to win the card we made tonight. Or if you, with the comment you shared, if your favorite one was the real red one, I'll send you the real red one. But you'll have to tune in next week to see which card we'll be giving away. So I really appreciate you guys. Thanks again for sticking through the video. It was a little longer because I needed to concentrate. And I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you all next week. Bye. Thanks.